Before we dive into the technical details, let's set the record straight and clarify what this journey is really about. This is about ethical hacking, not breaking the law or causing harm. Ethical hacking, also known as penetration testing, means testing computer systems and networks for vulnerabilities, but always with explicit permission from the owner. The main goal is to find weaknesses before real attackers do, so organizations can fix them and stay protected. We operate with contracts, a clearly defined scope, and above all, with integrity and transparency. These skills are incredibly powerful, so it's crucial to use them responsibly, ethically, and always within the boundaries of the law. Remember, unauthorized hacking is illegal and can lead to severe consequences, including criminal charges and damage to your reputation. This content is designed for aspiring security professionals who want to protect, not exploit. It's not a guide for illegal activity. Always act ethically, follow the rules, and stay within the law. Your actions matter. In this series, our focus is on analyzing the limitations of a specific operating system when it comes to penetration testing. Think of it like a mechanic explaining why a high-performance sports car isn't built for off-roading. Every tool has its strengths and weaknesses. We're here to help you choose the right tool for the job in cybersecurity, so you can work smarter and safer. Our mission at Cybernexia is to provide clear, practical information that empowers and strengthens the security community. Knowledge is the best defense. Staying informed is your first line of protection. If you find this content useful, consider supporting us so we can continue creating accessible, high-quality resources for everyone. Your support helps us build a safer, more secure digital future for all. Thanks for being part of our growing community and for making cybersecurity stronger together. At first glance, MacOS looks like a hacker's dream. The design is modern and the hardware feels premium, making it a favorite among tech enthusiasts and professionals alike. It's sleek, stable, and built on Unix, a solid foundation for command line work. This means you get the reliability and flexibility of Unix, but with Apple's signature polish layered on top. The terminal feels familiar to anyone with Linux experience, so transitioning between systems is often seamless for developers and hackers. MacOS offers a polished interface and commercial software support, plus Unix power under the hood. You can easily switch between creative tools and powerful command line utilities, all on the same machine. Apple's reputation for security is appealing, with features like Gatekeeper and system integrity protection. These tools are designed to keep your system safe from malware and unauthorized changes. For regular users, these features create a safe, stable experience, giving peace of mind whether you're working from home or in a busy office. Many tech professionals already own Macs, making it tempting to use them for ethical hacking. The convenience of having everything in one device is hard to ignore. Why buy another computer if your Mac seems capable? It feels practical to use what you already have, especially when it looks and feels so capable out of the box. The initial appeal is strong, a secure, beautiful, Unix-based system that promises both style and substance. But beneath the surface, there are serious limitations for penetration testers. The very things that make MacOS user-friendly can also restrict advanced users. The very features that make MacOS attractive to everyday users can become obstacles for hackers, blocking access to essential tools and workflows. As we'll see, the shine wears off quickly when you need real hacking power. Let's dig into why MacOS, despite its appeal, might not be the best choice for penetration testing. The main issue with macOS for ethical hacking is its closed, proprietary ecosystem. Unlike open-source operating systems, macOS is tightly controlled by Apple, which limits what users can do under the hood. Apple's walled garden philosophy means tight control over both hardware and software. This approach is designed to keep users safe and the system stable, but it also creates significant barriers for those who want to explore or modify the system. This is great for user experience, making things simple and seamless. But it's bad news for hackers who need deep system access to test vulnerabilities or run advanced tools. Features like system integrity protection lock down critical system files, even from administrators. This means even if you have admin rights, you're still blocked from making essential changes. Many hacking tools require low-level access, which macOS actively blocks. This makes it difficult to run penetration tests or security audits effectively. Disabling security features just to run tools is risky and defeats the purpose of having a secure system in the first place. It can expose your device to threats and instability. Software distribution is another hurdle. Linux has vast open-source repositories, making it easy to find and install tools, while macOS relies on third-party solutions like Homebrew, which aren't always reliable or up-to-date. Installing tools on macOS is often clunky and error-prone, leading to frustration and wasted time for ethical hackers who just want to get to work. The system is designed for convenience and creativity, not for power users who want to tinker, customize, or push the limits of what's possible. Ethical hackers need openness and flexibility, qualities macOS simply lacks compared to Linux or other open platforms. The walled garden becomes a cage for penetration testers, restricting their ability to fully test and secure systems. macOS's philosophy clashes with the hacker mindset, which values freedom, transparency, and control over the environment. For serious hacking, you need an environment that gives you control, not restrictions. That's why most ethical hackers prefer open-source systems like Linux, where they can truly unleash their skills. The biggest practical problem for hackers on macOS is tool availability. Most hacking tools are built for Linux first. macOS support is rare and often incomplete. You're always playing catch-up, hoping for ports or workarounds. Take aircracking. Running it on macOS is a headache, especially since Mac's Wi-Fi drivers rarely support monitor mode. You might need to buy extra hardware just to get basic features working. Advanced techniques often require custom kernel modules. Easy on Linux, nearly impossible on macOS. Apple's lockdown kernel blocks many tools outright. Most tutorials and courses use Linux, so following along on a Mac means constant troubleshooting. Instead of learning hacking, you're fighting your OS. The result: slow progress and endless frustration. macOS simply isn't built for the tools of the trade. For efficient learning, Linux is the clear winner. Homebrew is macOS's answer to Linux package managers, but it's no silver bullet. It lets you install some command line tools, but it's a workaround, not a solution. Packages are maintained by volunteers, so updates and support can lag behind. Complex dependencies often break, leading to hours of troubleshooting. In contrast, Kali Linux comes preloaded with hundreds of tested, ready-to-use tools. On macOS, you're forced to build your environment from scratch. You spend more time as a system admin than as a hacker. Even when tools install, they may lack full functionality due to macOS limitations. You might not realize a feature is missing until you need it during a test. This unreliability is a major disadvantage in professional settings. Dependable tools are essential for ethical hacking. With macOS, you're always one step behind. For a seamless experience, dedicated hacking distributions are far superior. To see why macOS falls short, compare it to Linux, the hacker standard. Linux is open, transparent, and gives users full control. Its source code is available for anyone to inspect or modify. This openness matches the hacker mindset: understand, tinker, and innovate. Specialized Linux distributions like Kali come preloaded with hundreds of security tools. Everything is organized and ready to use out of the box. Linux gives you root access and lets you fine-tune every aspect of your system. macOS, by contrast, limits your control in the name of security. The global hacking community develops and shares tools for Linux first. Using Linux means speaking the native language of cybersecurity. macOS is like trying to cook gourmet meals with only a microwave. For real hacking, Linux is the essential platform. It's where the experts work, and where you should too. macOS's hardware integration creates more headaches for hackers. Apple's laptops aren't designed for penetration testing needs. Wi-Fi hacking often requires monitor mode and packet injection, features MacBook Wi-Fi cards rarely support. Drivers are closed source, so you'll likely need an external USB Wi-Fi adapter. That's extra cost, hassle, and gear to carry. Booting from a live USB like Kali is tricky on Macs due to Apple's restrictive firmware and security chips. Virtual machines are a workaround, but add complexity and can limit hardware access. Tasks like GPU password cracking or direct USB interaction become harder in a VM. You're also splitting system resources, which can hurt performance. Virtualization is useful, but it's a compromise, not a true solution. Standard PC hardware is far more flexible for hacking tasks. With macOS, hardware is another barrier, not an asset. Let's talk cost. Macs are expensive. A MacBook Pro can cost 2 or 3 times more than a comparable Windows laptop. For students or beginners, that's a huge barrier. You're paying for design and brand, not hacking capability. Cheaper laptops from Dell or Lenovo often have better Linux compatibility. Install Kali or Parrot OS natively and get a powerful, unconstrained environment. The money saved can go toward certifications, training, or better gear. Apple's build quality is nice, but tech moves fast. Hardware gets outdated quickly. For the price of one MacBook, you could buy several capable laptops over a few years. MacOS offers premium features you don't need, while missing the essentials for hacking. It's a beautiful tool, but fundamentally wrong for the job. Invest in the right platform, not just the prettiest one. Your operating system is your main weapon in ethical hacking. macOS is great for productivity, but not for penetration testing. Its closed ecosystem and hardware limitations create constant obstacles. You'll spend more time troubleshooting than learning. Linux, especially distributions like Kali, offers openness, flexibility, and a rich toolset. It's the industry standard and the best environment for growth. While you can hack on a Mac with enough workarounds, it's inefficient and frustrating. The real question isn't can you, but should you? For anyone serious about ethical hacking, the answer is clear. Embrace Linux. Install it on dedicated hardware, dual boot, or use a VM, but make it your primary platform. Align yourself with the global cybersecurity community. Thanks for supporting Cybernexia as we continue to demystify cybersecurity. Your support helps us empower the next generation of ethical hackers.